benefit others in the organization. So this is more about the knowledge sharing, how we can share the knowledge that possessed by all the members of the company. Then the process includes formal procedures to collect such information as lesson learned during a project execution. For example, there's a lot of software house nowadays. When they develop software, they got a lot of bugs. Then they create a knowledge banks of bugs. So for this type of bugs, the cause of the bugs, because of the errors, and then how they troubleshoot, how they fix the problem. So they become what they call it a knowledge bank of errors or bugs. So that's the share among the project team. And establish infrastructure networks for transferring knowledge between employees and tools to facilitate the process. Of course, the knowledge management nowadays, why it is become critical and significant is because of the growth of the ICT. So without ICT, it's quite difficult to share knowledge, to transfer knowledge, to disseminate knowledge among the members of the organization. And we go to the knowledge management systems. Of course, by the name, it refers to the IT-based system for managing knowledge. Without IT, without knowledge management system, basically we can manage the knowledge also. But as I said before, it's quite difficult, it will take more time, and it's a lot of troublesome and problems. So we use KMS, using IT to facilitate knowledge management, managing knowledge in organization, to support creation of knowledge, capturing, storing, dissemination of information and knowledge. And the idea of a KMS is to enable employees to have ready access to the organization-based documents and also the knowledge of the experts. Okay, some of these indicators of KM success. Of course, it will achieve organizational vision and mission. It must support the organization's strategic planning. But to be more specific, the example of the indicators here, whether our KM initiative can reduce training for new staff. So nowadays, when new staff, we recruit new staff, they have to go through the series of trainings. But this one will take time, will take money, will take human resource. So with KM, the KMS, the new staff can do the self-training with all the work process, the material that they're going to use during the day-to-day operation is there already available. And also the reference, the experts they can refer to is also available. The second indicators will be the best practice business process, whether we have the best practice business process or not. Because the knowledge management, basically the objective is for the continuous improvement. Why we share knowledge, why we share expertise, we want to improve, not just for the sake of sharing. We want to improve, to solve problems. That's why we want to share, because maybe one of us already have some experience, so we don't want people to repeat the mistakes. Or we actually explore the best practice of doing things. So we want to share so that the other people can speed up their process, their work. So the best practice business process must be there in knowledge management so that everybody can follow the best practice process. Then another indicator, improve productivity, of course, from the financial capital. We have to improve productivity, produce new products and services, and developing staff with strong team spirit and shared vision, new innovations, and we can create the organization sustainability to reduce expert dependence. This is one of the critical parts, because especially in government, people are pensioning, people are going out, the experienced people going out, so they will bring together their experience, their knowledge, the basic part. So we are losing not only that person, but the expertise, the experience, and also the network of these persons, their friends that help us to do things faster, to facilitate things. It's not only that particular person, but the whole surrounding of this person we are losing, the organization losing. Yeah? So this is one of the main factors why we need the knowledge management, because we can't depend on the expert. Especially people are actually acquiring the expertise, the knowledge, maybe after 40 years of their age. Yeah? Then during their pension, maybe 55 for the government staff, they are actually at the top. They are very optimum and very productive in doing things. Yeah? Because they start acquiring and then getting experience, getting matured, you know. But after that, they are pensioning. They are going out. Yeah? So that's why government nowadays expand the pension age, yeah, to 60, 55, 60 for the academics. It's basically unlimited. Yeah? You just can continue your contracts. Okay, some of the I think very interesting models that I capture from research, current research, is one of the model here from Alvarenga, Neto and Souza, 2008, which is reflects or demonstrates knowledge management concepts in organization in terms of the organization itself, not as what we call it technical, yeah? Not as individual or isolated concept. Yeah? So if we see from this model, the knowledge management start from the strategy. It start from the knowledge organization. Yeah? So we want to turn the organization into knowledge organization. Then coming the concept of sense making, knowledge creation, decision making. Yeah? The process of the organization to become a knowledge-based organization, they must create knowledge. Yeah? They must create knowledge, and then in order to make decisions, they must base on knowledge. Yeah? And do certain, the sense making means that they operate, yeah, based on the facts and figures, yeah, based on the knowledge that they capture around, yeah, internal or external. Then from the strategy, they will be interpreted, or they create the environment. Then the environment involve some of the management concept here: autonomy, flotation, empowerment. This is in order to implement knowledge management. Basically, we cannot have a very rigid structure of organization. It must be very